Yo guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a Q&A, but before we get into it, because of the amount of support that you guys have been showing me recently, what I'm going to do at the start of the videos and the end of the videos, I'm going to give a shout out to 5 random people. So I'll put the 5 Insta outs somewhere on the screen now. As you guys are giving me tons of good questions, so this might be a long video, I might just go for them quick fire, but first question, when will your C100 be done? Now, think about this. My C100 will probably be done late this year. Like all the parts that I've got on it will be finished. It will be late this year maybe, or early to mid next. I'm not really sure. It depends because there's a couple of parts which I haven't decided if I'm getting yet. Like if I'm gonna get a new frame, like a pro frame, and change it and get rid of the aqua blue frame, or if I'm just gonna keep it. So there's a couple of things which are pending and I haven't decided on yet. So late this year or early next probably. A second question, do you plan to make your bike passion into a job? Now, personally I'd love to be able to make my bike passion into a job. You know, I'd love to be able to do like Jake 100's doing, or Little Harry or RJ or something like that, you know. Get sponsored by Collective ideally, or sponsored by Mafia even. You know, I'm not fussed, but yeah, I'd love to make my bike passion into a job. You've got to be really good to do it, so I probably won't, frankly, but yeah, I'd love to. So yes, I right now I'll say I'm planning to. Why not? Third question, what gave you the motivation to make bike content? Now, I get asked this a lot probably, so I'd say that it's a bit of a hard question. You guys have to give me some proper good questions, you know, but I don't know, it was probably late last year, no, late 2 years ago is when I started putting some stuff out on my Insta and different Insta and saying stuff about me doing wheelies. And I love doing wheelies, I love going out, and I just want to share that with people who are like-minded and like bikes as well, and you know, create, you know, like people say, bikes bring bonds. Meanwhile, yeah, I just want to share my bike stuff with other people and get new people into bikes who may love it and just haven't got into that yet, or just go out and have fun with my mates. That's probably why, just to show other people my interest in all that. Fourth question, what achievement are you most proud of in bikes? This is a good question as well. Most proud of. I'll have to go with landing seat stand. I know it's a simple one, and I know that a lot of people can do it, but for me, whenever I watch videos of people doing wheelies like Jake, Harry, RJ, name a couple, more Cam even, and I saw them doing seat stands and lowering down these massive hills, I just think to myself, yo, when I land seat stand, that'll be the one thing that I'm gonna spend ages when I get, and when I get that, I'll be proper happy. So probably seat stand. It's a simple one, but it was the one thing that I always set myself a goal to land. And yeah. So fifth question, how big is my bike? My bike is a 19-inch frame, and it also has a reinforced rear chainstay. I remembered it. And there's a tapered steerer tube thingy. But the original C100s, mine's a V2. Original C100s, I think, they were straight steerer tube. I think they were an 18-inch frame, and they're not as wide at the back. So if you have the original C100s, like the orange and black ones, and the black and orange ones of the original two, then you kind of can't put hook drums on because the hook drums just rub on either side. So yeah, that's how big my bike is. Next question, who do you admire most in the wheelie scene? Who do I admire most? There's a couple people. There's two main people I'd say. I'd say Jake 100, because he was the first person, I think first person, to have a proper MTB wheelie bike. Like, people have made big BMXs and all that before, but yeah, he was the first person to make an MTB wheelie bike. And you guys know me, I love MTBs. That's my route when it comes to wheelie bikes. And then Mac Impact, because all the stuff he's done with bike storms in the UK and the UK scene and helping people, he's really pushed it. And I think that without him, don't get me wrong, other people have done stuff to help bike life, but without Mac, I don't think the UK scene would have been as big as it is now. Or it would be big, but I think he's really helped and really made it a big thing. So yeah. What is your favourite part on your 200? Now, this is easy for me, it's hookworms, 100%. I wish I'd got them sooner as well, because they just make my bike so nice. The swerves, combos, it's just perfect tyre. For me, I love them, they're wide, I love wide tyres, and they have so much gripping as well, and you just feel like you can't, I've never slipped out on them. I've never slipped out on them, and I don't know anyone who has, unless they're proper swerving and getting low, you know, but like, yeah, hookworms, easy. I'd recommend them as well. Anybody who's doing wheelies and has a 26-inch wheel, 29-inch wheel, get hookworms, so you won't regret it. What will you do when you finish your bike, so when the parts are all done? Now this is something I've never actually really considered, I'll be honest. Because I think when I finish my bike, I'll probably be maybe 16. So in terms of money, I'll probably put money towards going to bike storms, because I'm going to go bike storms hopefully next year, maybe, or the year after. But you guys will see me at bike storms eventually. I don't know when, but I'll let you guys know. I'll probably put money towards travelling places on my bike, so London, travelling over different cities in the UK maybe, when I get older. What was the first trick you learned? First trick I learned? Oh, take me back now. First trick I learned. I can't actually remember, you know. Swerves don't count. That's not really a trick. Probably no foot manny. Does that count as a trick? If that doesn't count as a trick, then one hander. Because I've got swerves, no foot manny, one hander, and then chainstay stand. A couple more added in for you guys. What is the hardest trick you've done? Now, this is a weird one, because when you first learn any trick, it's always hard. But as soon as you get that trick, it's easy, unless you just don't practice it for ages and then have to relearn it. So, hardest trick I've learned, maybe jump to sea, or that long combo I do double knee on sea, leg inside frame, drop to chainstay, jump back, drop to sea. Because you have to get the whole brake control and stuff, and it'll just take you ages and ages to do it. And swerves, you just keep on improving, so you can't really learn it. You start off by being able to turn slightly, or just turn the handlebars, and then you'll progress to doing full-on swerves and that. So I don't class that as a trick. I'd say probably a combo. I don't know which one, but one of my combos. How did you get into biking? Now this is actually a good story, so I'll go through all the details. So back when I was in year 8, there was a couple people in my class who did wheelies, and I saw their Instas and all that, and I saw them doing that, and they were the ones that kind of got me to start practicing wheelies and made me want to do them. But what actually got me into biking itself, and like into actually watching the whole wheelie scene and not just wanting to do it, I'd say there's a kid on my bus, I can't remember who it was, but there's a kid on my bus, and he showed me a video of Ryan Taylor, and I started watching Ryan Taylor on YouTube, and then started seeing Little Harry in his videos, so I started watching Little Harry, and then I saw Jake in Little Harry's videos. So Little Harry was actually the first ever person who I saw doing wheelies, and that's how I got into bikes. And then from there I've just known more and more people, I've met more people through Insta and stuff like that, and yeah. Next question is, will you subscribe to One Wheel Cam 15? Now, I won't do that, because, you know, I'm already subscribed. But you guys, go subscribe to One Wheel Cam 15. He's a proper OG supporter of me. He's always showing love on my posts, and always giving me support, and always shouting me out and stuff like that, so big up to him. Next one, will you be my friend from One Wheel Cam? Of course, everybody go DM One Wheel Cam, be his friend. We've got Love You Lots, Smelly Tots from One Wheel Cam. Thank you, really. Another one from One Wheel Cam. Just wanna cut the plane and be more than friends. Yeah, sure, just, you know, slide into my DMs and I'll be, yeah, sure. Would you rather have a bike with no back brake or no front wheel? Which one of those two would you have? Now, you guys, go in the comments and you let me know, because personally, this is a really hard one for me, because if I got one with no back brake, I could just get a fixie and then I'd still be able to do wheelies, or I could get like a dirt jump bike and do dirt jumps but without any brakes on, or BMX without any brakes on. But then no front wheel, that would mean that I just have to wheelie it everywhere. But the thing is, when I don't wheelie it, I don't know, you know. I'm really stuck in the middle of this one. So you guys go let me know. You tell me what you think, or DM me on Insta or anything like that. So yeah. But I really don't know for that one. I'll be honest, it's probably the first question I really haven't had an idea about. Yeah, so it's gonna get me thinking. I don't know for that one. I really don't. Will you put this in your video and shout me out? Sure. Everybody, go follow One Wheel Cam. I'll put his Insta here. So go follow that. He's starting to get back into wheelies now, because he did stuff on his Mafia, and then he went into dirt jump bikes for a bit, and then he's back doing wheelies now. So go and show love to him, because I think on one of his most recent posts he said 500 likes and I'll invest in the Mafia, so buy a new Mafia. And I want to see that. So if you get 500 likes on that post and you don't buy a Mafia, we're spamming you every single day, Cam. I'll be doing that. I got, your swerves are cool and combo killer. Thank you. I really don't think I'm a combo killer. I do struggle with combos and stuff, so there's a lot of stuff that goes in behind the scenes you guys don't see. I might do a video on that in the future, do a behind the scenes of learning a combo. But yeah, thank you for commenting. And I do see you guys complimenting me on that post and stuff, and it doesn't go unnoticed, you guys doing that. And the people who've been there since, like, well, not even people who've been there since day one, but like people who always comment on my posts and always do stuff and on my stories and DM me and share my posts. I see you guys, so thank one. Yo guys, sorry about that. I just had to go sort something. So I'm back now, and I'll finish off the Q&A. I've actually forgotten which question I was on. So no, we're talking about the swerves and combo killer. Right. Yeah, like I was saying, I see all you guys who comment on my posts, give me compliments and all that, and it doesn't go unnoticed. And it does really mean a lot to me, because I'm not doing this for the followers and stuff, but it always means a lot when someone will say, you know, comment on my post and say, oh, sick clip dude, or something like that, you know, and it always means a lot. So, next question, why blue? I think obviously you mean for my bike, so. Why blue? Blue is just, I just love the colour blue, honestly, and for me it just looks such a good colour on a bike. I mean, yeah, it just looks such a good colour on a bike, especially when you're like blowing down a hill or something in a clip. It looks so nice, and the Aqua Blue 200 I've always loved ever since they first came out, and I really like them. And last question, and I'll leave this answer up to you guys. Does your bike have a name? No, my bike does not have a name right now. My C100 does not have a name. So what I'll do is, I'll leave this up to you guys. Either comment on this video or go over to my Insta at cvs.tinky13, I'll put that here, and go and either DM me, comment on one of my posts, or I might put a thing up on my story and say it, or just somehow let me know your idea for the name of my bike, and if I like it, I'll pick one of them, and if I like it, you'll get a shout out and a tag in my next post, and a shout out in my next video, tag in my next post, and I'll shout out my story. So I'll do all that. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for watching this Q&A, and I know so far you haven't seen any actual riding tips from me and all that. So what I'll do is I'll make sure the next video is going to be a wheelie video of me or something. You know, I'll make it a POV clips put together or third person clips, but I'll make sure the next video is of me actually doing wheelies, not me doing a bike review or just sitting down talking, because you probably just don't want to see that. And I want to make bike content as well, so yeah. But bike content in the summer is going to be really good. You guys should stick around for it. I'm really going to push the content this summer and leading up to this summer. So for last time, I'll put the Insta shout outs here. So those people who've got a shout out, if you want a shout out in my next video, go over to my Insta and I will put, follow me on Insta, and before I next go edit my video, or before I next do my video, I will put a thing up on my story like I have done this weekend, saying put yes or no if you want to be tagged, if you want a shout out, and answer yes if you want a shout out, or just DM me saying, yo, can I have a shout out, and I'll pick 5 random people each video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next video.